It's March 21st, 2025, and let's talk about what your weekend's going to look like weather-wise across the states. Starting with the Pacific Northwest, we do have a decent amount of moisture moving in over the weekend. This is going to be low elevation rain and high elevation snow. We'll see some decent winds over the weekend as well, but nothing too crazy, or that you guys aren't used to. And temperature-wise, you guys will be floating right around your averages. Down here in California, you'll be pretty dry, with cooler than average temperatures until we get into late Sunday, Monday, where we could see these temperatures go up. We do have a ridge setting up in the west, which is going to bring a lot of heat. Our Four Corners region is going to experience the same thing. We're a little bit cooler going into the weekend, and then after the weekend, things really heat up. But Friday into Saturday, we could get some high elevation snow into Colorado and Utah, with some decent winds, especially moving into Colorado and New Mexico. Up here in our northern Rockies and northern plains, it's much the same. You're going to be a little bit below average to start the weekend off, and then it's really going to warm up at the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week. Precipitation wise this weekend, we could see some good high elevation snow and maybe some decent low elevation rain as well. And the wind will be cranking as we get into Saturday. Over the central plains this weekend, we do not have much precipitation to talk about, but with the trough moving in and a low pressure building, we should expect some strong winds on Saturday. Again, temperature wise, we'll start off around average and then get pretty hot as we push into the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week. We are watching for the chance for some severe weather down in the south central region as we get into late Sunday. Of course, with this, expect gusty conditions this weekend. And those above average temperatures will be building as the weekend moves on. And just to quickly touch on this area again, and including the deep south, we do currently have a slight categorical risk through portions of Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, and eastern Texas, and a marginal that stretches all the way up into Kentucky, and then a little bit farther over to the west in Texas. We're not expecting any major tornado outbreak right now. We'll have to see how this develops, but again, you're going to want to have a way to get weather alerts late Saturday into Sunday, and maybe even Monday morning, a little bit farther out to the east with this event. We could see a decently strong low pressure system with some snow and rain moving into portions of the northern plains and northwestern Midwest. These are our most updated snowfall projections from the Euro this weekend. You can see there's a decent amount of snow in northeastern North Dakota, northern Minnesota, and also central to northern Wisconsin. Winds, especially in this region this weekend though, will be whipping, so get ready for that. Out here in the Ohio Valley region, again, as we get into late Saturday and Sunday, we are going to have to watch out for the potential for some severe weather. And much of this region, for the most part throughout this weekend, will experience average temperatures, a little bit above, a little bit below. We will likely experience the strongest winds from this system Sunday evening. Heading up into New England and the mid-Atlantic, expect very windy conditions Saturday into Sunday. With a little bit of light rain and snow moving through portions of the Northeast on Saturday, it's really not going to be much. But as we get into late Sunday and Monday early in the morning, we could see a more substantial system. Our temperatures are going to be a little bipolar this weekend. You can see we're starting off below average, then above average, and back to below average. You guys are cold down in the Southeast and expect it to stay that way until really about Sunday afternoon. Precipitation-wise this weekend in the Southeast, well, there's really nothing, but you could have a decent squall line moving through on Monday. And our Midwest, expect windy conditions this weekend. You're going to be much like the Northeast. We're starting off a little chilly, getting warm, and then getting chilly again as we approach the end of the weekend. And we're looking pretty dry until about Sunday afternoon, where we could have some light thunderstorms and a little bit of snow moving through portions of Michigan and Wisconsin. Again, these are our latest snow total projections. I appreciate you watching this video. If you like this type of content, feel free to throw me a follow or sub. I make posts like this every single day and I stream every single night. I'll see you in the next video.